Okay, Virgo, so let's see where we're going now. So, I don't know, because in your reading that was on YouTube, I was picking up on some people that are all on this, like, into someone that's already married and in a relationship that was on the left energy there, okay? Let's see. Virgo, this week, please. Virgo. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze again. Virgo. What's coming up for Virgo this week, please? Starting from the 30th. What is going on with Virgo this week, please? Virgo. So you've got the Seven of Cups. So you've got options and choices. You've definitely got a metaphysical connection that's there. Okay, but it's kind of like rose-tinted glasses. It's kind of like a choice between lovers, or a rose between a thorn, or Rosalita, or Rosie. Roses are red, violets are blue. So you've got Leo and Aquarian energy. You've got a metaphysical connection here that's a strong one, which means that if you're not in a relationship with this person, it's becoming stronger. But some of you are right up in cuckoo land. Yeah. But like I said, definitely this metaphysical connection that you've got with this person is getting stronger. This person can have Leo or an Aquarian in their chart. Could be a life path 7 energy here. Let's see. Virgo this week, please. Virgo. So, yeah, you got friends and lovers. You got a lot of messaging, and you got an Ace of Cups. So you got a lot of stuff that's here, a whole lot of love, and this person's got to give you. It's a stable offer. Like I said, it's there, and it's someone that means what they, they say what they mean. It's a stable offer. So it's just meaning that it's floating. It is there, meaning that the connection that you have is not just in your head. Okay, it is there, and it is being offered, and it's kind of as if it's trying to reciprocate with the Knight of Cups. So it's talking honestly about my emotions. So this person could be very open with their emotion here. But it's not sitting back waiting for that if you're not talking to anyone. You guys, I've got to try and separate you because I'm getting, a lot of private readings again as well. And, they're all up in metaphysics and have connections with people for years on end, and I haven't spoke to them and was supposed to be going into divine union, and they're just full of twin flame stuff. You've got to be talking to the person. So let's see. Virgo this week. So the Four of Swords, and that did come out earlier and I put it back, but it was in the reverse. So it's just taking a break here and a breather. It's kind of sleeping on it. I'll sleep on it. Okay, I'll think. It's also meditation, like I'm trying to relax and I'm trying to be more relaxed, or jaxed, or jacky, but I'm trying to be more relaxed. Nine of Cups is also emotionally fulfilled, but can be very difficult to open up at every moment of the day. Okay, because they chase a 10, which they feel as if they're probably not emotionally satisfied. Can do, but it's also heading for wish fulfillment, being fulfilled as I am with the person that I have. Let's see. Virgo this week. Virgo this week. What's going on with Virgo this week, please? Virgo this week. So the Two of Wands. You've got this energy here of some people that are not even fucking talking to the people here. Like, they're not even talking. Like, if you're a person and you're watching and you are talking to someone, then it doesn't mean you. It doesn't mean you. You got 2 and 2. It's coming from a Libra energy. Someone that's Libra. They're not speaking. They're not talking. They're not saying anything. They're just waiting and waiting for something to happen here. But it's also that private energy as well. It's also not showing anything, not telling anything. Let's see. You see, it's those people, sorry, but it's the people that, sorry, because I've had the email. It's the people that believe in all of the esoteric ummy-gummy, you know, white picket fence, twin flame, you know, I'm connected with this person and I need to find out from a tarot reader instead of asking the actual person itself, like, you know, and we're supposed to be going into union and all that stuff, right, here, where that's where people blame the other person for being with a karmic and fuck knows what else, and, you know, let's see, Virgo, it's coming up for Virgo this week, Virgo. So someone is reaching out and saying something. You got a lot of metaphysical energy around Libra, just like twos. Libra placements. Metaphysically connected to soulmates. Here. But I'm not seeing a relationship. I'm just seeing connected via an energy. That's all here. This is heat that a soulmate brings. But that's if it's talking. You can't sit there thinking, oh my God, you know, and I get it all from the divine feminine. Sorry if I'm taking the piss, but man, y'all need to, like, you know, sometimes I hear some stories and I'm like, fucking hell, bruv, you're in a world of pain, really, you know. You need a dose of truth there to wake you up, to bring you out of that metaphysical cloud, that mushroom cloud of, like, one day, you know, it doesn't do you any good. It doesn't, right? That's your awakening. So you get people that are, oh my God, I can feel them pulling away. And I haven't even spoke to them. And you don't even know. Like I said, I can tell you from a masculine point of view, not all masculines have connections with feminine energies. Only if you're talking. If you're talking, you know, because you know, you're talking to the person. Your intuition will make you feel as if you know, because you're becoming an empath. Right, so you'll think, oh my God, they're pulling away. But I'm not even speaking to them, so they probably are going in the wrong in the other direction, because you're not even speaking to the person, you know. And I do get it. I haven't spoken to the person in 5 years, and we're supposed to be going into union. You're up in the, you know, you got to come down to reality. You really have, you know. Now I can't help you. Like I said, I can't tell you not to do that. I can't tell you not to do that. It's just that I get a lot of emails and I read them all, and I know exactly where people are on their journey just by reading their journey. And it's all mythological awakening. You know, I'm connected to someone, and you've watched endless amounts of tarot card readings and twin flame stuff. Okay, and then when you come here, I get the blame for that, right? Because it's easier to live in the fantasy. Trust me, I've been there, 18 years. It's easier to live in the fantasy, and when someone destroys your dreams and your fantasy, you have to wake the fuck up. That's also like a Piscean energy as well, okay? You have to wake up and you have to realise, fuck, I've been in a fantasy for so long, dreaming that this is going to be the dream that I want, and I'm manifesting. But you're like going deeper out there into the, you know, into the unknown of, like, when someone gives you that sharp dose of reality and says there's a good fucking chance that this isn't going to happen. Okay, you're like, oh no, I can't hear that. I don't want to hear that. I want to continue to live in the cloud of illusion. Okay, because I'm happy there. You know, that's the down energy. Okay. Let's see, Virgo. So you got the Tower and the Fool, someone that lives at a distance, but you would have to be communicating with this person, and I can't express it any clearer here. Because you are going for a spiritual awakening, definitely, okay? You have a metaphysical connection here, definitely. Is that a relationship? No, that isn't a relationship. You're not living with a person, okay? This person could live at a distance. You know, because this came up yesterday. Sorry, because I can see it here. I'm trying not to mention your reading. Because I've got a personal reading. Yesterday on the chat in on YouTube, you get these people that are, they're with their karmic bitch. That's not doing your karma any good. Believing that someone else is with a karmic energy and you're on your own. Okay, that's not good. That's because you're blaming. You're obsessed. You know, you come up obsessed for the person that you can't have because they're with someone else. And you start slating the other person for being with them. Hating that a man that you want is with another woman. Or another woman with another man. And you can become spiteful. Okay. Some people do. They become very spiteful. Because they're like, I want what I want and I want what I feel and I'm going to keep going until I get it. You know, even if I have to break motherfuckers up, I'm going to be doing it. You know. Let's see, Virgo this week. So the Five of Wands, yeah, someone's getting Irene now. Irene, come on, Irene. Oh, I swear on Eileen. Yeah, so someone is starting to get annoyed now. Five of Wands. Annoyed at this Queen of Swords. Anything coming up for Virgo this week? Eight of Pentacles. I don't know. Annoyed about tarot card readings? Or a reader? Or working... I don't know. The Queen of Swords is asking about work. So it might be going on around your work. Like actually at work. And nothing to do with a relationship and business here. But like I said, man, this is a person, again, it's coming up for the people that are married. Okay, and you're kind of like, I know they're going to split up because that's the karmic bitch that's with my man. But it's strange, like, it, you know. I've been in them for 18 years. You get caught up in the illusion that, you know, illusion never changed. Show me something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. Between lovers. Let's see. Virgo this week. Queen of Pentacles is in a relationship or wanting one. Two women. Or two women fighting over one man. Virgo this week. So you got the Chariot, Life Path 7 or Cancerian, the Devil, Capricorn or Gemini, and then the Knight of Pentacles right at the bottom. So you've kind of got this energy that is kind of going nowhere, but it's there. Like I said, some of you believe this is the toxic bitch's fault, and that ain't going to get you nowhere. Why people are okay with the person that goes off in marriages and stuff, cheating and manipulating with other women, and they're the people that you want, you know, that means denial. You're in denial. Okay, your soulmate that you meet at the end that should be very loving and willing to go into something should not already be in a marriage, a commitment, a relationship. That can make it very karmic, okay, depending on how long you've been doing it. You should not be scared to talk to your actual soulmate. Your soulmate shouldn't scare you. Meaning, do I reach out to them or do I ask for a tarot reading to find out what's going on? Straight away, you are worried about talking to your soulmate. You know. You shouldn't have all of those fears. For it to be real. Seven of Cups. Is a new person that they're talking to. They could have children, this person here, but again, it's... Well, is it well, they're speaking and then there's some energies here that may not be. But again, it's Page of Cups. I'm talking to someone new. They're just getting to know one another. Page of Cups. is, yeah, they are. That's a question and answer. This person answers the call straight away. As soon as the message comes through, they answer it here. What's the strength card for? Is a queen here. Normally Sagittarian for me, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or paradox numbers, meaning the elements. What's the King of Cups? Relates to numerology. Knight of Cups is the 9. So someone's definitely talking with you, Virgo, that's for sure, here. The Ace of Cups is the 9 of Wands. Scared, worried, or some of you believe the other person's in a narcissistic relationship and you're connected to someone where you're saying, yeah, it's the narc bitch that they're with. What's the 9 of Wands? I do hate that amount of blame. 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords. It's their mother. Here, I don't know. The Queen of Swords is here twice. Someone's being manipulated in a relationship already here. So what you've got is someone that's in a relationship already. You've got a soulmate that is saying that this bitch is not the person you're supposed to be with, you're supposed to be with me. That's what's here. That's the 2 of Cups person, possible. Because someone's already attached to someone and the other person is saying, I don't like the fact that you're with that other person and that isn't who you're supposed to be with, you're supposed to be with me. That's the feeling here. What is this 4 of Swords? Someone's waiting on answers from someone. I'm really picking up that you guys are all metaphysically connected to people that are in relationships here. So it's not gonna... I really need to start doing single readings. I'll do those next when I've go back around again. Instead of doing next and last 48, I'll do singles. What's the 9 of Cups? 9 of Cups is the 5 of Swords. You see, some of you are getting really fucking aggressive that someone else is in the picture here, I believe. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Is the 7 of Wands. Oh dear. Someone's getting really pissed off and someone cuts the other person out. What's the 2 of Wands? 2 of Wands is a someone starts speaking the truth after they're cut out. It says, I'm not putting up with that bullshit. The High Priestess. It's coming from like Libra energy here. 5 of Cups, being let down, connected to someone that's with someone else. Because the 2s are here and the 5 concentrates on the 3 of Piscean and then also a 2 of Libra. Could be a Libra Pisces. That's the karmic energy there. Because they're going through the loss of nothing happening. It could be not even communicating. Just going through the dark night of the soul. Just not, you know. What's the Knight of Wands? What's the Knight of Wands? Is the Emperor. Someone here is getting on fine with a person. I think that's someone else. The Emperor, which is Aries or Scorpio life path 4, is with the Knight of Wands, talking to someone here. What is this Emperor for? It's someone that's wise, could have children. Yeah, definitely talking to, well, maybe 1 or 2. I don't know. An offer comes in from someone. What is that 4 of Cups for? It's either accepted or denied. It's from a Libra. So someone reaches out. What's Justice for? What happens with Justice? I don't know, man. They don't know what they're doing. Just, I don't know. Still floating around. Maybe there's someone that's still like connected to someone that they can't have. Normally, the one that you can't have is always the one that you want, normally. And the one that you can have is always the one that you don't. What's the 2 of Cups? 9 of Swords. I don't know. I'm still stressed out, worried about this metaphysical connection. What's the Tower? The Tower is a hangman. So there's a Piscean that's having an awakening here. 3. What's the Hangman for? Is a moon. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. Pisces moon, maybe. What is the moon there? Hiding emotions and feelings. You know, what are you going to get by hiding feelings and emotions for a person? The Fool. Nowhere. The Fool is 9. So I'm just going to continue on to be single for a lot of you. What's the 5 of Wands? 4 of Wands. That's the split up and the divorce of the... Well, that's what's keeping some of you going on. Is because you're saying, and I've had it in the email, sorry, but I'm going to be doing your reading very soon. But I can already tell, man, you're all jargoned up with the twin flame shit. Your aspect is, fucking bitch that's with my man. They're with their karmic. I don't like her. Because she's with my twin flame. You know. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Or she's with my husband or wife. The Death card. And I'm just here waiting to go in union until when they break up. What's the Death card for? You have an obsession here. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Ex-husband, wife. Obsessed about a person here. Because the Devil's also here as well. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Trust me, there is more than one person here. So, you know, you guys that I'm not dealing with more than one person, and it's just you and the other person. This isn't really going to be a very informative reading for you. Okay, it's going to be more for those people that are just floating in and out of relationships that are metaphysically connected to exes or to people that are already in relationships. Because it doesn't make sense, man. You're waiting for, like, going through bits where you may not even be communicating, and then you're floating in and not going anywhere, and then wanting the people you can't have, and you're just going around upside down here. Because the King and the Queen are here, like, possibly getting divorced, maybe. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Is the Knight of Pentacles. Something that's trying to start. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Is the World, a Piscean, someone that lives at a distance. But if you're cross-watching and you've got that in your chart, it could be you. You see? Ace of Swords. Star, heading towards destiny at the end of the week. Or whenever this is, could be like still 2 week energies. What's the Chariot for? It's the 6 of Cups. Some of you are destined to be in a relationship with this person here. Or, now this can turn around on you, don't forget, karmic energy can turn around on you. You can be in a circumstance where, like, they're my twin, and you go crazy for them. And you're like, they're bitch with their person that they keep going back to. Okay? And you get connected to them. And you watch a reading believing that this is going to be you at the end of the day. But what it really is the person that splits up from their partner, but they go back again, okay, into it and make up, okay, because it could mean that they've been married or whatever and so on and so forth, and they end up reconciling. So during those times is where a person can actually draw in a soulmate, and then someone could be like, right, you need to leave that relationship, right, and then they do, and you form a connection. But during that time is when they go back to their husband or their wife, and then that leaves the time inevitable where you're like, well, fuck, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that was me that was going to win at the end of it, right? It can turn around on you, like it really can. So just be aware that it's either you or the other person. That if you're, man, why do people deal with people that are dealing with people, man? If someone was dealing with someone else, I'd be the first one out. I was even in my first twin flame, was dealing with someone. So I was like, right, I'm going to have to cut this off and not communicate. And just basically go off my fucking head with my awakening and learn to get to grips that I can't do anything about it. Right? So, you know, you get your awakening, sure. But, like, you know, at some point during that, you have to realise they're with someone. And no matter how much I'm obsessed about them, they are with somebody. So I have to just get through my awakening. That takes years. An awakening isn't for a day or a month. It's for years. Right? Years. Absolute years. I've been mad for fucking years. It's Pink Floyd. It takes years to go through an awakening. Okay? Took me probably 10 or more of those years to get to where my awakening had stabled itself out. Okay. But somebody ends up more than likely in a relationship here. Could be someone at a distance. Okay. You could be travelling towards this person at some point. Because this means travel. Okay. So it could be plans. This is a plan. Like I have a plan at some point to come and visit and stay here. Okay. What is the devil for? Why is the devil here? Is the Three of Swords. I don't know who that is then. Is it a Piscean? What's the devil again? Some of you are multiply dripping like a fuck fridge for a karmic energy. Sorry, it is. It's coming up with you guys, sorry, that have asked me for personal readings. I'll never call out your name, but I could tell already you're too twin flamed up with Pisces all up in your chart. You're too, you're obsessed, like you are literally obsessed here. It's not good. It's not good here. What's the devil? The devil. Gemini. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Is the Two of Swords, Libra. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh God. I don't know, man. There's a lot of fucking chasing backwards and forwards. You're still going through your awakening. I don't know who it is that gets let down, because I know a lot, you know, I was contacted by quite a few Pisceans that were all that were all fucking absolutely dripping and fucked and fucking, you know, obsessed, like literally obsessed about the Libra, that also had Libra in their chart here, you know, and but then some it's the other way around. I don't know, it's not making any sense, Virgo, I can't tell you. My advice would be stick to someone that you know that you can have. Try not to get yourselves connected to a person. You do realise that you're an empath, right? Like a vampire that suckles onto a soulmate's energy, right? And you kind of like, well, I've got an attachment with them. That doesn't always mean that the other person has an attachment with you. It doesn't. I can equivocally tell you that by fact, okay? Just because you have a connection with a person, that does not always mean that they have that with you. If they do, they would be telling you that. They would. Trust me, they would. Even if they were married, even if they were in a commitment already, if both, like, if you're, like, because you could be saying, yeah, I know they are married and I do have one, right? If that person was in a relationship and married, right, and they had a very, very, very strong connection with you, they would also be letting you know that. They would be telling you that. They couldn't sit still in their marriage or relationship without letting you know. So if you haven't got word at all in a long time, that means that it's a feasible, okay, it's feasible that the person doesn't have that connection, that it has severed, okay? Because you've got to look at yourself in brackets, because you have obsession here. How long have I been obsessing over this person that's in a relationship and married? Because a lot of you have been asking me for personal readings, and you have the same, like Libra, Pisces, Virgo, okay? And you've all asked me the same question. How long is it, you're like, that you've been going through this obsession for this person, talking about divine union, spiritual twin flame, they're pulling away from me and all that sort of stuff? What part of that is fact and what part of that is just metaphysical illusion? Okay, why are you not communicating with that person? Okay, why is that? Okay, now if you're like, well, because they're with someone and that's why they're not communicating with me, how do you know that? How do you know that? Okay, you really got to start asking yourself questions. How do I know that is why the person isn't communicating with me? Okay, is that because what you're thinking, well, that's that bitch's fault, but you don't know that and you're just speculating, because that's making you obsessed by speculation. It's the mother of all fuck-ups. It's the stuff that you think you know that you actually don't know. Okay, and what you've done is gathered loads of info from tarot readings, thinking that that's what's happening by watching multiple tarot readings and also cross-watching, thinking that that person's in the reading possibly coming up against me not knowing numerology. Okay, maybe watching like Tyler's Tarot, for instance, okay, that reads people's cards. Okay, but then you come to me and you find me and you're kind of like, okay, what? Numerology? How the fuck is that? Like, what's that mean? What's that? Like, oh no. I just want to watch the fairy tale to believe in the myth, because it's easy. It is. Trust me, you can get lost in that. I did it for many years. Okay, I want to believe in the fairy tale. Okay, instead of the actual participation that two soulmates are supposed to have with one another before they banish their karmic energy. Because it annoys me when I hear someone saying they're with their karmic. I fucking hate it. I do. I hate it with a passion. That people start to, because you've been brainwashed by multiple different tarot readers that have taught you the wrong way, that's kept you hanging on to the myth. The man, the myth. Okay. Fucking Bruce Lee. Okay. But like, you know, Brian or Bruce or Lee or Laura or Lucifer or Capricorn. But again, you know, you're obsessed to the point where you've done too much. You've overdone it. Okay, when you're on your twin flame journey and you're going for a spiritual awakening, you can overdo it. You can overdo it, which means that you're fucking the connection up by thinking too much. Like, you're obsessed about the person that much that you're actually messing up the connection, because you're not relaxed, you're not calm, you're not stable, you're not mentally, physically, or emotionally stable. That's not the great basis for any kind of relationship that may or may not start. Because if you go into a relationship obsessed about the person, you will fucking scare the person off when you're in it. Because you will smother them. It's called, on the teachings here, fear of engulfment, rejection and abandonment, and fear of engulfment. Which means that I love and drip over you that much that when I'm in that relationship with you, I don't want you to go. I don't want to be without you. Okay, I don't know if I trust you, and where have you been? That can cause a fucking lot of complications in a relationship of someone that's got out of one, just got out of one, okay, and has PTSD, trauma, and then also fear of engulfment, of being suffocated and smothered in a relationship that they've been trying their hardest to get out of, and you want to go straight into that with that person? No. The chances of that working out in the future is going to be, it's not going to be great, okay? It's not going to be great, okay? You've got to learn to also be on your own. I'm only talking to the people that are equivotably obsessed here about the person that you're not even communicating with or you can't have, okay? Could be around a Piscean or Life Path 3, okay? You've got to for a soulmate relationship, or a relationship fact, okay, it bases off stability. Bases off being stable, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Knowing what I want, okay. You both have to bring that to the table, okay, at the same time, okay. So, for the people that are obsessed, y'all got to really calm down on your obsession there, because you're bringing the devil to the table, okay. So, there you go. You're giving into temptation and illusion also. Okay? So, there you go. Lead us not into temptation. For amen, for thou, amen, whatever. Okay? So, there you go, guys. I'm sorry if I'm grilling you, but believe you me, that's my job, is to help you go through what I've already been through many times. Come out the other end of it, and then got into another one. And come out the other end of it, and come out the other end. Different. Learned something, okay? So there you go. Thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.